Now, I know the past few weeks I've been talking about, I'm going to do this, I'm going to flip-flop to this, and I'm doing that, I don't know what I'm going to do, etc., etc., etc. What's going on, everyone? Dane the Mortgage Guy here with your Mortgage Monday video of the week. Now, I know the past few weeks I've been talking about, I'm going to do this, I'm going to flip-flop to this, and I'm doing that, I don't know what I'm going to do, etc., etc., etc. Well, I think I've finally come up with a pretty solid idea of where I want this series to go. Now, for those of you that don't know, I have a series on Thursday that I already release every week called 3-Minute Thursdays. Those videos are very much geared towards the consumer, towards first-time home buyers, and explaining the mortgage process and how it works and essentially what to expect when buying or refinancing your home. Now, with Mortgage Monday videos in the past, they were vertical, they went only on IGTV, and I realized that I really just need to get more content out there, and so I'm reverting back to normal landscape video. So Mortgage Mondays are going to be geared towards industry professionals. So primarily a lot of real estate agents and mortgage loan originators such as myself. Now, and also mortgage brokers. Can't forget about you guys. Love you guys. My background has consisted a lot of marketing and advertising and branding, and I'm also a photographer and videographer, which kind of gives me some knowledge on how to do these things. Now, before we get into this video in episode 1, which is exciting by the way, I just want to let you guys know these are all my opinions and what has worked for me, what has worked for a lot of my colleagues, what has worked for people that I've mentored in certain areas, and I'm not saying that it's going to be the exact secret sauce you're looking for. I'm hoping that it is, but really it's your business and you're going to run it how you're going to want to run it. All I can do is pass along knowledge and tips that I've done to help you succeed. So as you saw in the title of this video, this is my number one rule of how to run any of my businesses, especially my mortgage business. Don't be a shady asshole. Didn't expect that one, did you? Look, let's face it, there are so many people that join or become a real estate agent or a mortgage loan originator or a mortgage broker because they see other people making a ton of money and they see this glamorous lifestyle and they see all these other things, which is definitely a perk of being in this industry, and it does happen to a lot of people, but you also don't see the behind the scenes work that it took to get to that point for these people. Now, if every single one of your clients sees dollar signs every time they meet with you or feel that you're kind of being shady or kind of being an asshole about certain situations, the likeliness that they're going to want to continue working with you, especially after this deal is done, it's not very good in my opinion. So here's what I suggest. Now, like I said earlier, this is my opinion and what has worked well for me as a loan officer and what has worked well for other loan officers that I've given this opinion and this tip to, and also real estate agents as well. And that's treat every client that you encounter as if they're $1 million client. It doesn't matter if the client is actually $1 million client or a $100,000 client, you're gonna wanna treat them with respect, integrity, and loyalty. I posted the other day on Facebook and Instagram to invest in people. And what does that mean? Well, anytime I get a new client, anytime I get a repeat client, I invest a little bit of myself into them because I know that for the duration of buying a home or refinancing, I'm going to be all up in their lives, kind of, sort of. And if I do my job well, then I'll most likely be able to do all of their mortgage financing in the future, which obviously is what I would love to be able to do. Now, not every client is going to be the same. There's going to be some clients that are going to want their hand held. There's some clients that are going to be like, give me the raw data, give me the numbers, now leave me alone so I can figure this out on my own. And that's fine. You have to adapt to every single one of your clients to be able to support them and work with them as best as you can to give them the best service that you can. But letting your client know that you are there and available for them and actually being available for them, they're gonna be far more willing to continue working with you, especially down the road and later on in their lives, and referring people to you as well. At the end of the day, you have to be true to your values and to any value system that you respect in your life or that you have in your life. Why? Well, because you're not a shady and you're a great person who is going to be incredibly successful in your career path as a real estate agent or mortgage loan originator. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me on episode 1 of Mortgage Mondays, or the new Mortgage Mondays, and I will catch you guys next week. Cheers, everyone.